Welcome ladies and gentlemen to Commodity TV and the company update, and today we want to talk about Copper Mountain. Copper Mountain Mining announced fourth quarter and full year 2019 financial and operating results. The production for Q4 2019 was 22.6 million pounds of copper equivalent and 87.2 million pounds of copper equivalent for 2019 in total. In Q4 showed the company's C1 cash cost at $2.06 US, all-in sustaining cost AIC at $2.27 US and all-in cost AIC at $2.31 US, all on a per pound of copper produced basis. The 2019 C1 cash costs were $1.92, AIC showed $2.06 and AIC stood at $2.44 US, all on a per pound of copper produced basis. The revenues in Q4 2019 were $73.7 million, and for total 2019 they stood at $288.5 million net of pricing adjustments. Important was the cash flow from operations with $4.4 million for the fourth quarter and $51.2 million for the whole year 2019. Copper Mountain showed healthy cash and cash equivalents at the end of the fourth quarter of $32.1 million. Subsequent to year-end, the working capital improved by $101 million as a result of Mitsubishi Materials Corporation agreeing to extend the maturity of the annual rolling one-year notes shown as a current liability to long-term debt due June 15, 2023. Mitsubishi retains the option of extending this debt at maturity to better match available cash flow of the mine at that point in time. The support of Mitsubishi is important, and the company can rely on them as a very good partner. A real highlight was in 2019 the extension of the Copper Mountain mine life by 17 years to now new 31 years, and the mineral reserves increased by 127% to 477 million tons, grading 0.23% copper for 2.5 billion pounds of copper. Copper Mountain expanded their mill during the quarter as the company continued with engineering work to advance the expansion plans of the existing Copper Mountain mine mill, which is planned to increase throughput to 45,000 tons per day from 40,000 tons per day and improve copper recovery as a result of being able to achieve a finer grind of ore. The expansion project includes the installation of a third ball mill that the company has already purchased. Project engineering design has been completed to support the commissioning in Q4 2020. The engineering of the cleaner circuit upgrade is well advanced to allow for the commissioning of the cleaner circuit upgrade in mid-2020. During the quarter, the third ball mill arrived at the mine site and is in storage and available for installation when the project schedule provides. The company has ordered all other critical long lead items required for the third ball mill installation and has adjusted the schedule of the project development to match the 2020 cash flow generation of the mine in the current low copper price environment. Important is that no additional financing is required to complete the project in fiscal year 2020. On the Australian development project, the EVA copper project increased the mineral resource through the addition of the Blackheart resource. Measured and indicated resources increased by 66% to 2.1 billion pounds of copper, with the addition of 77 million tons grading 0.49% of copper, containing 836 million pounds of copper. The inferred resource increased 118% with the addition of 19 million tons, grading 0.49% of copper, containing 206 million pounds of copper. During the quarter, the company continued with work on updating the EVA Copper 2020 bankable feasibility study, which is planned for release in Q1 2020. This will include a new mine plan that incorporates the new Blackheart deposit as well as flowsheet optimizations, production and cost improvements. We look forward to this as Australia is a future milestone for the company and really important to diversify the business and open up new markets. Copper Mountain gave also some guidance for 2020. The copper production in 2020 is expected to increase to 86 to 96 million pounds and in 2021 to 88 to 98 million pounds due to higher grades mined from the main pit. Gold production is expected to be 25,000 to 30,000 ounces and silver production is expected to be 400,000 to 500,000 ounces per year over the next 3 years. The C1 cash costs are expected to improve to between $1.30 to $1.45 US in 2020, primarily as a result of higher production and improved grades. Sustaining capital is expected to be approximately $13 million for all-in sustaining costs of $140 to $160 per pound. All-in costs are expected to be between $195 to $220 per pound US. Deferred stripping is expected to decrease significantly from 2019 and expected to be approximately $13 million. The total growth or expansionary capital in 2020 is expected to be approximately $33 million. The majority of the capital to be spent this year is planned in the second half of the year for the concentrator expansion project at the Copper Mountain mine. Capitalized exploration for 2020 is expected to be approximately $2 million with the focus on continued reserve expansion at the Copper Mountain mine. Altogether, it looks like that Copper Mountain has a solid business going on and still generates free cash flows despite a low copper price environment. The stock is a nice call option on higher copper prices, and I suggest you check out the company. Thanks for watching us, and bye-bye from Switzerland.